My landlady gave me this apartment free of charge because she found out that I was sewing the dresses and send them like to Africa. I've sent them to Africa, Peru, Guatemala, Haiti, Philippines, Ethiopia, and Ghana, and Guyana. My name is Betty Burlile. And I sew dresses for little children, and I call my dresses Island Angel dresses, and I actually have my own non-profit now for my dresses.
Yeah?
Yeah, and I made my own tags. Here's one of my tags, and on each one of the dresses, here you can see it better, and on each one of the dresses, and so up to this day, I started sewing June 16th of 2011, and I've made 1,342 dresses as of today. The purpose of the dresses is that when a child looks well kept and clean, the sex traffickers are more deterred from taking them. But if they look ragged and in torn clothes, they take the children.
What got you started?
Paula DeMello's from Hope Services. I used to volunteer, and we had a sewing day there. That's when, this was my first dress that I made right here. This was my first dress. And she gave me this sewing machine right here. I have 3 sewing machines now. Anyway, she was going on vacation and she left it here, and then when she came back, I had over 200 dresses already made. And so she said, I think I better leave that sewing machine here.
Wow.
So she did. And then when I went to Oahu, Charchon Lum gave me her sewing machine. It just needed some repairs, and I got it done. So now I have a sewing machine up here and a sewing machine downstairs in my apartment. This past April, they took 148 of my dresses, and I have it on my Facebook. It's just so touching, just to see the smile on the children's faces. You could tell they're so grateful.
Yeah,
and I got a letter from one child.
Brand new dress.
Yeah,
wow.
Some of these children have never owned a dress. And like this little girl from Africa, Ciceri is her name. She wrote me a letter telling me how grateful she was for that dress. And it was because of her letter I decided to make the tags Island Angel dresses.
Yeah?
She thought, in her letter, she said, Miss Betty, Miss Kukui gave me 2 of your dresses, and 2 days later, a man stopped me and asked me if I would like to make a lot of money, but I told him no. And he said, where did you get your dress? And he said, my angel, Miss Betty, gave it to us. Everybody in my village knows her. She protects us girls from sex traffickers. And he said, well, you better get on home. Well, she asked Miss Kukui the next day, could she write a letter to Miss Betty, her angel that protected her from that bad man? So that's how I named the dresses Island Angel dresses.
That is so sweet.
These are some of the children wearing the dresses. Those are the children from the Philippines. See, this article here was put in the newspaper. This was the first sewing day that we had here in Kona. And that was me sewing over there at Hope Services. Anyway, I decided to use these dresses to help people with mental illnesses also. And how I do that is, these are the people from our clubhouse sewing the dresses. And what we did was, And this is the people in Africa wearing them.
So you make a bunch of dresses. Now, how do you determine where the dresses go?
I'm in touch with Hope of Stream, and what they do is they tell me where the dresses are needed, and so then I get together, I ask them the sizes of the children, and then I select the dresses from there, and I put them in a flat rate box, and I ship them. And sometimes the YWAM people, I don't know if you've ever heard of them, but they take some of my dresses, and we're expecting missionaries here on July 1st. They're coming to take 200 dresses to Ethiopia for me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now this one here was the first dresses that I made. They went to Ghana, and Hope for Women International wrote this article about me.
Do you ever feel overwhelmed?
The first order I got for 100, I did.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, how am I going to get 100 done? And I only had 2 months. So I started, what I would do is, I would do the seams, like 15 of these at a time, and then put the bias in there, and then do the hem. And I kind of got a system how I do the dresses now.
Okay, kind of like a rhythm going on.
Yeah. Oh, I do about 40 dresses a week on an average week, but sometimes I do up to 60. I can do about 15 a day. Now see, some of the dresses, let me show you. Some of the dresses are made out of pillowcases. Let me get them to show you. It's easier to show you. It starts off like this, a pillowcase, okay? Then I set it down here. I can make a pillowcase dress in 15 minutes. And this will become the sleeves. Let me show you guys. It's real easy to make.
Did you know how to sew prior to
No,
this experience?
until that day right there. Paula DeMello showed me how to sew. I never even sewed a button.
Wow.
Yeah, it's real. Once you get the hang of it, it's really easy. There we go. Yeah, it's real easy once you get the hang of it. And see, the idea with the elastic, you have to kind of pull it, so when it goes all the way through, see how it ruffles?
Oh, okay. How do you get all your supplies?
Normally, I like buy pillowcases at thrift stores. People donate them. Sue, she works at the Discount Fabric Outlet. She donated all the thread to me, and lots of fabric. And sometimes I find fabric like at Walmart. See all that tie-dye? I got that for $1 a yard. I get all kinds of different supplies from different, places, But most of the time, people just donate it to me. And Sonia, the lady right here, she's the one that got the idea to start the dress project here in Kona. Anyway, Her sister donated many, many boxes of material. Okay, that part. We're going to make the straps. And it doesn't take very long. Okay. We're going to have a dress here in a minute. And see, sometimes if it's too long, you can always cut it off. Hello? Good?
I saw your text. You wanted me to call you today.
Yeah. I just need to know my appointment times for July so I can set up transportation.
Okay, it's Monday at 11.
Oh, okay. Okay.
What you doing today?
Sewing, as usual.
Going?
Yeah, sewing and being interviewed.
Oh! Okay. I won't interrupt then. I just wanted to check in with you and have a good day.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, I'll talk to you soon.
Okay, take care, hon. Bye-bye.
All right, bye. That's my therapist. We have a dress. That quick.
Wow.